What innovative techniques make gluten-free baking indistinguishable? Imagine biting into a slice of bread or a cookie and not knowing if it's gluten-free or traditional. That's the goal of many bakers today. They want baked goods that look, taste, and feel just like the wheat-based versions we love. So, what are the secret tricks behind these impressive results? Let's explore the science and methods that make gluten-free baking so convincing. First, bakers combine different starches and flours to mimic gluten's elasticity and structure. Starches like tapioca, potato, cornstarch, and arrowroot add chewiness and crispness. These are mixed with whole-grain gluten-free flours such as rice, almond, sorghum, or millet to boost flavor and nutrition. The key is finding the right balance so the final product isn't too dense or crumbly. Next, binding agents and hydrocolloids are essential. Gluten acts as a natural binder, so gluten-free recipes include ingredients like xanthan gum, guar gum, chia seeds, flax seeds, or psyllium husk. For example, adding 1 teaspoon of xanthan gum per cup of gluten-free flour helps dough stick together and rise well. This creates a desirable crumb and prevents the baked goods from falling apart. Fat content also plays a big role. Incorporating fats like butter, coconut oil, or avocado oil improves moisture, softness, and richness. For instance, replacing half of the butter with coconut oil in a muffin recipe keeps it tender and flavorful. Fats help prevent dryness, which is common in gluten-free baking, making the treats more satisfying. Fermentation techniques are another innovative step. Using gluten-free sourdough starters or allowing dough to ferment slightly develops flavor and improves texture. Pre-fermentation for about 4 to 6 hours can create a more complex taste and a better crumb structure, similar to traditional bread. Adding protein-rich ingredients like chickpea flour, whey protein, or pea protein strengthens the baked goods. For example, replacing 20% of the flour with chickpea flour can make bread less crumbly and more satisfying in texture. These proteins help build a stronger framework in the absence of gluten. Some bakers use technology to perfect their recipes. Artificial intelligence tools analyze how different ingredients interact, helping to optimize ratios and baking times. This results in more consistent, high-quality gluten-free products that closely resemble their wheat-based counterparts. Adjustments in baking techniques are also vital. Gluten-free doughs often need longer mixing, specific proofing times, and tailored baking temperatures. Using pans with taller sides supports better rising. Resting cookie dough in the refrigerator overnight allows flavors to meld and improves texture. These small changes make a big difference. All these methods work together to produce baked goods that are hard to distinguish from traditional ones. Whether you're baking bread, cakes, or cookies, understanding these techniques can help you create delicious, satisfying gluten-free treats. Experimenting with starch blends, binders, fats, and fermentation can turn your baking into a true art form. With patience and practice, you can enjoy baked goods that taste just as good, if not better, than their gluten-filled counterparts.